Testing 1 2. Test 1 2 1 2. Test 1 2. Testing 1 2. Test 1 2 1 2. Oops, sorry. Testing 1 2. Can you hear me? Testing. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Picking up in the bottom of the, top of the first, and Texas in red facing the Oklahoma Gold. Gold out on the field right now. So far, Texas has scored 2 runs now. First run scored on a triple by Carson Rocaforte, and that scored Will Lee, and then Rocaforte stole home just now. Up to bat now is number 24, Acadio Furusta. Count 2-1 on, 3-2. 1 out. And ball 4, so he will take his base. That'll bring up Mason Schultz. Schultz is your shortstop for the Texas team. Fouls that one off in to the first base dugout. Oh, 1 to count. Pitcher today is Kristen Duncan. Duncan out of Poto, Oklahoma for the Oklahoma Blue. Pitch outside. 1-1 to count. Got the corner. 1-2 now the count. Ball should be foul. Will fly out behind third base. 1-2 remains the count on Schultz. Schultz out of Clear Springs. Right down the pipe. Schultz puts it high up in the air. Second baseman says he's got it. Will track it down in foul territory, and he does. So Schultz will foul out. We'll bring up out number 2. And I'll bring up right fielder to bat, Cyrus Twaddle. Twaddle, a right-handed batter. Twaddle is, let's see where he's at, Lamar High School out of Houston. So he's quite a ways away from home. First pitch, drive, shot, center field. Center fielder nor right fielder could track it down. Stops in the wet grass. And Twaddle's double will score Frususco. And that'll be a three-run top of the first. Now we've the rain just recently stopped here in Wilburton, Oklahoma. We're in one of 2 sites. There's Wilburton and there's McAllister, which is about 40-45 minutes down the road here. And it rained all night and up until about an hour ago. So the outfield is a virtual swamp, especially out towards the fence. Lots of rain here in Oklahoma over the last 3 weeks. It's canceled a lot of outdoor activities, so it's great to get this one going. First pitch outside, and that's Robert Antononi that's up to bat. That one down the pipe, and it will be called strike. 1-1 now the count. Antononi, the catcher for the Texas team today. That one looked good. Umpire said it was. 1-2 strike now. He'll have to guard the plate. Runner on second base, 2 outs. now for the Oklahoma Blue. There's 2 Oklahoma teams out here this week. Burner down first base. First baseman controls it and gets the out at first. So the Texas team manages to go down to the 7 hole in their batting lineup, scores 3 runs. And that will bring up Oklahoma Blue. Jack Rubik is on up to bat first. Cameron Duncan out of Poto will come up second. Will be on deck, and Jace Roberts out of Tulsa Noah will be in the hole. So that'll be your lineup coming up. Rubik, Duncan, and Roberts.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Mike on Rubik. Second pitch down the pipe, got him swinging, so Rubik 0-2 now. Second pitch low outside. Reaches for that one, pokes it over to second base. Second baseman scoops it up and easy out at first. So Rubik will ground out to second. That brings up Cameron Duncan out of Poto. Poto about 45 miles just east of Wilburton. So Cameron Duncan out of Poto up to bat now. And swinging first pitch is a strike. Second pitch inside, evens it up 1-1. Just a bit low, but umpire likes it. So 1-2 now the count. Fouled off 1-2. He'll stay alive in the box. On deck is number 15, Jace Roberts out of Tulsa Noah. And in the hole is Tyler Thompson out of Tecumseh. Swing and a miss, got him swinging, so that will be second out for the Texas team. Oklahoma goes first 2 batters, 1, 2, both go down. brings up Jace Roberts. Roberts playing first base for the Oklahoma Blue. One and one to count on Roberts. Takes a swipe at this one. It'll dribble foul. So now we have a 1-2 count on Roberts. Roberts out of Tulsa Noah, which is the homeschool league. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout in a row by Barry. So 1-2-3, Oklahoma goes down. And 2 strikeouts. Oklahoma, no runs, no hits. As Texas will have the lead going into the top of the second, 3-0. That'll bring up Ruby, Curtis, and Barry in your batting order. Actually, be Ruby, Curtis, and then back up to the top of the order, Contreras.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer 1 line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
First pitch on Colin Ruby fouls off, so Ruby will be 0-1 on the count. Ruby plays second baseman for the Texas team. Fouls off the second one as well, so 0-2 the count on Ruby. Pitch high, 1-2. Duncan gets his first strikeout of the game as he gets Ruby watching. That'll bring up number 5, Christian Curtis. Curtis is your designated hitter for the Texas Ball Club. Pitch high, be ball 1. A little bit of overcast here in Wilburton, Oklahoma. Clouds are starting to make their way out, bring out some sunshine. Second pitch strike, 1-1 now the count on Curtis. Foul ball, be fouled off back out of play. 1-2 now the count on Curtis. Duncan Adepoto on the mound for the Oklahoma Blue. Catcher is Jack Rubik for the Oklahoma Blue. This one could be in play, and it will drift foul down the first base line. So another foul ball, 1-2 remains the count on Curtis. Pitch outside. 2-2 evened up the count. Curtis, as we said, your designated hitter for Texas, and Duncan, one of the two Duncans on the blue team, Oklahoma Blue. Duncan out of Poto, Oklahoma. This one puts the bat to it. Outfielders have a little bit of a problem out there with the ball just kind of stopping in the wet grass. Just over, shot was over shortstop's head, gets him on base. That'll bring up, back to the top of the order, Pepe Contreras. Contreras last time up was hit by pitch and was forced out on a double play opportunity at second base. So one out here in the top of the second. Pitch inside, going to be called a ball. Last time Contreras was hit by one that was inside. High and inside, nearly over his head. 2-0 the count. Curtis is on, the runner on first base is Curtis for Texas. Swing and a drive ball down left field and will go foul. So trying to catch the left fielder napping over there as Contreras drops one foul. 1-2 now the count. Swing and a miss, runner is going. So that will advance Curtis to second. So even up count, 2-2 on Contreras. Runner on second base now. So he's out of force. Contreras, shot down third baseline, nice. It dies in the water right past third baseman. Third baseman with outstretched arms could not bring it in. Contreras, speedy little guy, gets around and gets a double with that bullet down third baseline. What a great shot. What a great shot by the left fielder. He's got some speed, and that brings in Curtis. So Contreras gets an RBI out of that one. And the third baseman for the Oklahoma Blue just couldn't quite get there. That was Tyler Thompson out of Tecumseh. Brings up to bat number 8, Will Lee. Last time Lee able to get on base and score. Lee's your center fielder for the Texas club. Foul ball is going to come back out of play back behind us. Watch out for our guy on the lift above us. Foul ball, so that will be 0-2 on Will Lee. Fouls this one off, out of play over on third base side. 0-2 remains the count on Lee. Last time up, Lee did score. And that was by a rocket to center field by Carson Roccaforte. Slice down third base line, and it'll go foul. So staying alive up there as Duncan is battling. Pitch outside, so it's the first ball that Lee has, that Duncan has thrown to Lee. Will Lee out of Killeen High School, out of Killeen, Texas. Second ball, so that'll even it up 2-2. Most of these kids out here are juniors, so they will be, I believe they will be incoming seniors. High fly ball. First baseman says he has it, and he does as he plucks it in foul territory. So that will be out number 2 as Will Lee will fly out in foul territory to the first baseman. That'll bring at number 4, Carson Roccaforte. And Roccaforte is your first baseman for the Texas Ball Club. Last time up, he had a shot between center field and right field, able to get on, get a double, and score a run. This time, right over first baseman's head, and it is foul. Umpire over to collect more baseballs. It's going to be a chore today keeping those baseballs clean and dry. As I said earlier, we had lots of rain out here over the last 12 hours. In fact, water was standing on the warning track and on the track behind the home plate when we got here last night. Pitch outside, so we'll call that 1-1. Folks, be sure and let us know where you're watching from, especially, obviously, if you're watching from out of state. We love our out of state viewers, but if you're in state, I'd like to know where our viewers are coming from, because Bravado Wireless giving you service in eastern and southeastern Oklahoma. Go to bravadowireless.com for more information on who we are, what we do, and find a service near you. We are a cell phone and internet provider. Hopefully we can provide service in your area. We have the strongest network in America. Count 2-1 now, and right down the pipe, they're going to call it 2-2 now. So Duncan has battled back, even up the count, 2-2. In fact, setting out here at the stadium at Eastern Oklahoma State College, you can see our tower in the background. Long drive shot, and it will go foul out of play down right field. So the first baseman for Texas will stay alive at the plate. Count 2-2. Beautiful scenery here. Eastern Oklahoma State College, nestled here in the foothills of the Kiamichi Mountains. Historic Robbers Cave is just about 15 miles to the north of us. Shot down center field, it will drop, and that will score Contreras as he jogs around to home plate, and that will be another double. Be another double for Roccaforte as his shot in center field. That will bring up number 24, Arcadio Frusco. And I apologize if I mispronounce his last name. It's a third baseman for Texas. That'll bring him up. Last time up, he was able to get on base and score. First pitch is a strike. Second pitch outside. 1-1 now the count. That is your third baseman for Texas. Gives this one a ride. Right fielder backs up and bounces off the fence. So that will give him a double, a stand-up double, and he scores Roccaforte. So Frusco, nice shot off the fence in right field. And Oklahoma Blue having a hard time getting out of this inning. They've had 2 outs for a while now, and they just can't seem to get out. Now a conference at the mound.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in Eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Okay, conference on the mound, and we're going to be back at it here. Trying to test 1, 2. Conference on the mound, trying to get. I don't think so much Duncan as. Maybe just trying to get the fielders in the right position. And what a shot down first baseline. Rocket down first baseline. That was by Schultz. Mason Schultz will have a stand-up double. And I tell you what, that's what Texas is, you know, they're just doubling up. Double, double, double. And that just seems to be their forte right now, as Mason Schultz has a shot down first baseline. And he will score Frusto. And Texas moving right along with the repeated doubles they keep popping out here. And that brings 4 runs in this inning, so a 7-0 lead. And I can honestly say it's not that Oklahoma Blue is like making mistakes. It's just the ball's put in those perfect positions. But sometimes you have to dig and fight through a little adversity here, and let's see what Oklahoma Blue can come up with. As Duncan stays on the mound, and then up to bat now is Twaddle, Cyrus Twaddle. Last time he flew out to right, nope, excuse me. He got a double, and then there was an out that followed, so he was stranded on base. Two and one now, the count on Twaddle. Twaddle act like he wanted to set on that one and laid off of an umpire calls it a strike. 2-2. I think he kind of backed up and knew he should have taken a cut on that one. Looked like it was an off-speed pitch, and maybe that's what confused him just a bit. Pitch high and outside. Full count now, 3 balls, 1 strike on Twaddle. Pitch outside, and that will send Twaddle to first base, and that will bring up Robert Antonetti. Robert Antonetti. Antonetti is your catcher for Texas. So we have runners on first and second, 2 outs. Antonetti at the plate. First pitch will be called high and outside, just a tick. Last time up, he flew out to, I believe, second baseman was when it snagged that one. Second pitch high outside. 2-0 the count. Rips this one to second base. Easy grab for the second baseman and throws him out at first. So that will end it with 2 ducks on the pond for Texas and a 7-0 lead as they pad their lead with 4 runs the top of the second. That'll bring up in the order Thompson, O'Grady, and McCutcheon for the Oklahoma squad, Oklahoma Blue.
A right to stand up against overpaying for data you don't use from companies that don't live where you live. We are Bravado Wireless, and we are here to answer your call for a better plan right here in southeastern Oklahoma. Now get 2 lines with unlimited talk and text and 14 gigabytes of shared data for only $64.99 a month, because costs should never stop you from connecting with those who mean most to you. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection. First pitch to Thompson inside, so
Want to know the count? Barry, your pitcher for Texas. Got him swinging on that one. Tyler Thompson is up to bat. He's your third baseman for the Oklahoma Blue. He's out of Tecumseh, Oklahoma, Tecumseh High School. Beautiful shot there from overhead. Got the corner and struck him out, so Thompson will have a seat. And that is strikeout number 3 for Barry on the day. Here we are in the bottom of the second inning. Coming up now is Colin O'Grady. O'Grady is your shortstop for the Oklahoma Blue. He's at a Bing High School, Bing, Oklahoma. First pitch low, so we'll call that one a ball. O'Grady puts this one in play. Shortstop scoops it up, and he beats the throw. So Oklahoma Blue has their first runner of the day as O'Grady able to leg out a shot to shortstop. That will bring up left fielder Colton McCutcheon out of Oologah, Oklahoma. So he's familiar with the blue uniform. He's a Oologah Mustang. They're blue and gold as well. First pitch got him watching. McCutcheon, a left-handed batter. Second pitch, McCutcheon takes a swipe at it, bouncer to third base, gobbles it up, and doesn't get it because he pulled his foot. So McCutcheon able to leg that one out on the hopper to third base. And that will bring up Manny LaValle. Manny LaValle, and he's out of Ada. And LaValle is your right fielder for the Oklahoma Blue. Ada not too far away from Wilburton, Oklahoma. Maybe about an hour and 10-minute drive, and fouls that one off back into the parking lot. Hope that wasn't your Lexus parked over there. Swing and a miss. So 0-2 now the count on LaValle. Pitch outside, 1-2 now the count for your right fielder for the Oklahoma Blue out of Ada, Oklahoma. Scoops this one up and will put it into play. Left fielder comes down with it with ease. That's Contreras out there, left fielder for Texas. So LaValle will fly out, unable to advance any runners. That'll bring up Kaysen Jackson. And it says Vicey, and I'm not sure where that is or if that's a school, but it says Vicey on his information. fouls his first pitch back out of play. But nevertheless, Jackson is your second baseman. He's seen a lot of action so far today with a couple balls hit to him over the last 2 innings. His first plate appearance. And wild pitch, and the runners will advance, trying to throw him out at third, and is safe. So O'Grady manages to advance to third and get out of the force opportunity, so that will help greatly as Jackson is up to bat. Jackson now, if he can put it into play, can score at least 1 run. Pitch inside, so that'll be a 2-1 count on Jackson. And Jackson was going to give that one a ride, unable to connect, so I'll even it up at 2-2. Wild pitch again, and runner will go and will come home safely, and that's O'Grady. So O'Grady will steal home on the wild pitch. McCutcheon does not advance. He'll stay at second. So now we have a full count on Jackson, who's up at the plate and still needs to put the ball in play for the Oklahoma Blue. But Oklahoma Blue has cracked that ice as they score 1 run, the bottom of the 2nd inning. And got him down the pipe, got him watching. So 2 outs and the 4th strikeout of the game for Barry. Folks, stick around. We'll be right back. More action to come here at the Sunbelt Classic here in Wilburton, Oklahoma. Coming up.
You are called to be bold, to live out loud, to make the most out of every moment. You share these moments with your friends and family, side by side, across town and across the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection, coverage, speed, service, the latest technology. These aren't options. They're not special offers. They are obligations to you. We believe in building a community, your community. Bravado Wireless.
Back to action here. New pitcher for the Oklahoma Blue. It's LaValle will be out on the pitcher's mound. Excuse me, that is not LaValle. I looked at his number wrong. Hold on just a second and I'll tell you who that is. First two pitches are outside by our new pitcher. That is Sean Hortzman out of Hartshorn. So Sean Hortzman is out on the mound now for the Oklahoma Blue. And he has a, I believe is it a 1-2 count? And that is on Colin Ruby. Make that a 2-2 count on Ruby. Hortzman out of Hartshorn, Oklahoma. Ruby trying to battle back, has fouled off that one out of play. Ruby out of Bell High School, Hurst, Texas. Gives this one a ride. Left fielder trying to track it down and does not. Unable to make the grab as it drops right in front of his glove. So Ruby with a shot to left fielder will have a stand-up double. That will bring up Christian Curtis, the designated hitter for the Texas team. Last time up, he had a shot to left field as well, was able to get on. Pitch way outside on Curtis. So Hortzman having a little bit of a couple of his pitches have kind of drifted outside. Got him swinging that time. 1-1 to count. Coming up next will be Georgia taking on Canada. Our games got pushed back about an hour and 15 minutes because of the rain. So we're running about an hour and maybe 15, 20 minutes behind. Foul ball, should drift foul, and it does. So Curtis, 1-2 the count now with that foul ball. You can see back there behind right field, action in the bullpen, as we should expect another Texas pitcher to be coming up. Got him chasing up high, and that'll be Hortzman's first strikeout of the game. That'll bring up Pepe Contreras. Contreras, your speedy left fielder for Texas. Sends this one right between third and shortstop, and the ball just dies. You see how wet that outfield is, and the ball just sinks there. So Contreras will get a single out of that one, and that will move Ruby around to third base. Brings up Will Lee. Last time up, Lee fouled out to the first baseman. Lee has gone 1 for 2 with a run scored. And that will bring a conference to the mound as Oklahoma Blue coach wants to talk about this situation. Folks, stick around. Go to bravadowireless.com. Find out more information on Bravado Wireless and find out more about our services. We'll be right back in just a few seconds.
You are called to be bold. You have a right to the best wireless service, high-speed internet, and customer service at a price you can feel good about. At Bravado Wireless, we know this, and that's why we put you and your community first. We are owned and operated right here in Eastern Oklahoma. We live where you live. We proudly connect you to your family, friends, and business partners wherever they are. Dallas, Seattle, Taipei, Toronto, and anywhere else in the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Oh, got the corner. So Lee was watching on that one. That pitch is high and outside, so 1-1 to count. So Lee has a 1-1 count on him now. Runners on the corners. 1 out and pitch in the dirt. Contreras is going and shortstop not able to get there, so the ball gets thrown away and will score. Number 14, Colin Ruby for Texas. Contreras will move to second. Pitch outside. So now Contreras is on second with 1 out. The out was a strikeout 2 batters ago. And pitch is high, and that will send Will Lee to first base. Brings up Carson Roccaforte. He is your first baseman for the Texas Ball Club. Folks, be sure and let us know where you're watching from. Just let us know. We like to go back and look and see where all of our viewers are coming from. And be sure and like and share this game. Some of the families that obviously couldn't be here, hopefully they can be able to watch it. Right down the pipe, and umpire likes it, and we'll call that strike number 1. Last time up, boy, he scored. He's 2 for 2 from the plate and 2 runs scored. So it's been very valuable for this Texas team. And fouls this one off, so 0-2 now the count. Pitch high outside, 1-2 the count. High fly ball, and left fielder trying to track it down. Shortstop trying to track it down, and it'll be a foul ball. I tell you what, those three guys were working their tails off trying to get to the ball, but it was literally like running in mud as the ball drops foul. As you can see, as they're running out there, the splish and splash, that outfield took a beating over the last 12 hours of rain. Gives this one a ride, and right fielder looks confident on it, comes up on it, and gets it. Contreras is on the move, and quick little guy will move to third. So a fly out will be the second out of the inning. However, Contreras moves to third in scoring position, and that brings up Frusto, and he is your third baseman for the Texas Ball Club. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Oklahoma Blue trying to get out of this with just 1 run earned on this one. Driver right back up the gut. Second baseman flips it shortstop, got the force out, and that is it, folks. That will end the top of the 3rd inning as Texas leads 8-1. Folks, stick around. We'll be right back after these messages from Bravado Wireless. Coming up for Oklahoma, it'll be Duncan, Rubik, and Duncan in order. Be right back.
There is truly no place like home. Right here in Eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines, because we live where you live. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Trying to get the new pitcher's number here. Trying to see, is it, I believe it's 19. It's 16, which is Collier Mershon out of Flower Mound Marcus High School. So new pitcher, bottom of the third for the Texas Ball Club. Up to bat is, it's not Duncan. That is number 5, Hortzman. So Hortzman is up to bat now. Fly ball, and it's going to be caught by Contreras. So a fly ball, and that will send Hortzman back to the dugout. Now bring up Rubik and then Cameron Duncan out of Poto. Tell you one I'm impressed with is Contreras, the left fielder for Texas. Very impressed with him today. And a number of college scouts out here today. In fact, I talked to about 4 of them before. I think I talked to 3 or 4 of them before the game. One even from ORU down here watching. A couple from Texas. One out of Austin P. Pitch just inside. You're going to call that one a strike on Rubik. So 0-2 the count on Rubik. Rubik first time up, ground out to second base. That was in the first inning. This one got him chasing, and he'll have a seat. As Mershon able to strike out Rubik, and that is his first strikeout of the game. Brings up Cameron Duncan out of Poto. Duncan, your center fielder for the Oklahoma Blue. Poto just a few miles away from Wilburton here. Pitch is outside. Want to know the ball count, or want to know the count. Pitch outside. In the dirt, so count 3-0 now on Duncan. Last time up, Duncan struck out, and that was in the the bottom of the first. As I said, Duncan is your center fielder for the Oklahoma Blue. First strike there. Folks, be sure and let us know where you're watching from. Comment in the comment below. Tell us where you're watching or who you're cheering for. Duncan puts the bat on this one. The dribbler shortstop misplays it. So that will go down as an error on the shortstop. But Duncan will get on base. So that'll be an E6. And this brings up number 15, Tyler Thompson out of Tecumseh. He is your third baseman. Excuse me, scratch that. It's Jace Roberts out of Tulsa, Noah. Jace Roberts, last time up, he struck out as well. Tries to wrap this one down third baseline, but it will go foul. Folks, if you're in the area watching the games this week while we're broadcasting, maybe you forgot your charger or your car charger or just need some Bluetooth accessories, we do have a store in McAllister. Stop by and see the awesome CSRs there, and they will fix you up. Even if you need a Bluetooth speaker, we carry that in-house. All kinds of cool accessories. Stop by. Maybe you broke your pop socket. We have pop sockets as well. We'll also have an agent here in Wilburton at Kohl's store, and a swing and a miss there on Roberts. So 0-2 on Roberts now. You can go to our website at bravadowireless.com, find a store near you. We have one very close here in McAllister. Just north of us, we have one in Stigler, Shakota, 2 in Muskogee, 1 in Tahlequah, 1 in Warner. Then we have some in Seminole, Hugo, Valiant, and Idabel. Trying to pick off move on first base. Duncan able to get back. Swing and a miss, and a drop ball, but tags him. And that will end the side as Robert strikes out for his second time. That will end bottom of the third. Coming up top of the fourth inning for Texas, it'll be Schultz, Twaddle, and Antonelli. Folks, stick around. We're going to run some commercials, tell you why Bravado is the best in the nation, why our towers are taller than everybody else's. We'll be right back after these messages.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to Wilburton, Oklahoma, here at Eastern Oklahoma State College. Beautiful campus here in the foothills of the Kiamichi Mountains. If you've never visited this area, there is a place just north of here called Robbers Cave. And back in the day, it was home to the legendary Jesse James and Nicole Younger gang. Very cool. Go check that out. And nice park just up the road here. Beautiful, beautiful area down here in Wilburton. Hort's been trying to get them started here on, or trying to keep them from getting started, rather, the pitcher for the Oklahoma Blue. And up to bat now is number 1, Mason Schultz. Schultz is your shortstop for the Texas team. Pitch high and outside, so 2-0 the count here at the top of the fourth. Pitch is inside, so 3-0. Got that one a strike, caught the corner there. So Schultz has a 3-1 count on him. He's still going to be cautious about this. Check swing, and did he go or not? He did not go, so he will get the base on balls. And Schultz will travel down to first base. So Schultz has been on base twice. Last time he had a shot down first baseline. So he's 1 for 2 from the plate today. Now up to bat is Cyrus Twaddle. Twaddle is 0 for 1. Had a base on balls in the top of the second inning. Twaddle, your right fielder for the Texas Ball Club. Looked good, but the umpire said it was a bit low, so we'll call that one a ball. Horseman checks the runner. And foul ball, fouled it off his foot, as you can see him hopping around. So Twaddle fouls that one off the top of his foot. Umpire's going to give him a second to walk it off as he cleans the plate. Back to action now as he comes back into the box. Floats that one into there, off-speed pitch. Brings up 1 and 2 count now on Twaddle. So now Twaddle has to defend the plate just a little bit. Horseman has a little bit of room to wiggle here. And we'll foul this one back off into the parking lot. 1-2 remains the count. One, 2 the count. Twaddle has taken a base on balls and 0 for 1 from the plate. This one will go out of play. Still swinging to stay alive up there. Horseman get him just enough to chew on. See, Team Canada has shown up and they're wearing white unis. Have not seen Team Georgia yet, and I bet that must be Team Georgia over in the batting cages. Strikes him out, got a man stealing, and unable to get Schultz stealing second, but did strike out Twaddle. So it'll be the first out of the inning and Horseman's second strikeout since he's came in. That'll bring a meeting to the mound. So we'll dip out for just a few seconds, tell you a little bit more about Bravado Wireless. We'll be right back after these messages. Back to action. A new pitcher, that is Tate Christian out of Pauls Valley, is our new pitcher for the Oklahoma Blue. And up to bat is, I believe it's Antononi. And it is not. We have substitution there, and I'll have to look that one up. So subbed in was number 3 for Texas. Let's see who that was. Was Adam Trevino. So Adam Trevino came in for and he's able to get on first base. Brings up Colin Ruby. Last time up, Ruby struck out once and has got on base once. So Ruby's 1 for 2, and he's scored a run. Last time up, he had a shot to left field. If you remember, it died in the wet grass there. Ruby's first pitch fouls it out over into the parking lot. Oh, and 1 to count on Ruby. So that'll even up to count 1-1. Foul ball, 1 and 2 now the count. Swing and a miss, and that'll be the that'll be the first strikeout for Tate Christian. Be the second out of this inning. Brings up Curtis Christian, your designated hitter for Texas. Last time up, he struck out, but before that, in the second inning, he had a line shot over shortstop's head. Pitch is low outside, so it'll be ball 1.